Good evening, good morning, good night, you lovelies. It is the one, the only Cappy D Bar, and we are here to get to some graps, all right? A little bit of wrestling, all right? We're going to be talking about Smackdown for February 7th, 2026. Hope all of you are having a great one, however, and whenever you are catching this, all right? Now, between me, you, and the upload bar, there isn't a lot that really happens for this episode, so we're going to keep it nice, short, and simple, okay? A couple things we will be touching on, just Black History Month, and all of my black wrestlers are doing their motherfucking thing, company to company, rope to rope. All right, so shout out to all of you. I will also be celebrating 25 subscribers. That's pretty fucking amazing. We're at a quarter of 100. Check us the fuck out. We doing big shit, popping big bottles out here. We love to see it. All right, Trick Williams is extremely over. He doesn't exactly have a match, but I'd love to comment on it. He is not heel material whatsoever. That crowd is white hot every time he comes out there. The idea that they're trying to force him into this heel category, it's fucking stupid. It's idiotic, and we all know why they're doing it. Obafemi also Raw, Smackdown, hilariously over. Hopefully, Powerhouse Hobbs get the same treatment and the exact same push. Again, looking in this locker room, and you see people like Obafemi, you see people like Jacob Batu. Eventually you're gonna start seeing people like Powerhouse Hobbs, like Trick Williams, right? Like Javon Evans. Eventually these people are gonna start getting the shine that they deserve, right? Apollo Crews makes a return to television after 9 fucking months. All right, just due to Ricochet's barrage of tweets, right? That just kind of hit whoever they hit. It was not by any shape of the means. Cody Rhodes makes a fucking dick joke. Cody Rhodes goes out there, he makes fucking dick jokes about him being half black or whatever that, I don't even know what the fuck the kind of context of that was. And Drew McIntyre, he goes out there and he gets jumped twice before being allowed to talk. He gets jumped and then he doesn't even fight them off and say his promo. He gets jumped and he runs off into the backstage like a fucking jabroni. Your most prestigious fucking title holder. Why are they billing him like this? I don't know what the fuck this company's gripe is with McIntyre, but it's extremely evident. It's fucking evident, all right? I don't even know what this whole thing is with Sami Zayn and Drew. Listen. Broski. We gotta wipe this shit off the map, all right? I'm serious. This whole Sami Zayn underdog thing, it's not working. There needs to be new creative for Sami Zayn. There has to be something else for Sami Zayn out there. I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on. All I do know is that Trick Williams and Obafemi, they should be getting a title shot with Drew in the next couple of months. But with the way this company books fucking Drew, he's probably just gonna sit on the back burner until what they feel like Ela or hell Miro or some shit like that. I'm telling you, it is going to be an insane choice that no rational, critically thinking fucking individual will make, but Road Dogg and Bruce Pritchard are gonna push that shit through the boys club. I promise you. Oh, it's gonna be an awful fucking choice. It's gonna be an awful choice, horrible choice. The conclusion to this title run is literally going to make or break the fucking WWE fandom. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler. Okay, let's fucking steamroll into this fucking Smackdown. As I said, Cody Rhodes thinks that he's a quarter black or something. He says that he's Raheem and that his dick is big because he's Raheem or something. I don't know. If you care about it, that's great. It's stupid. It's idiotic. Most prestigious title, and this is what we're cutting promos on. Whatever. I don't even know how to fucking talk about it. Drew McIntyre, as I stated, he gets jumped. But when he's not getting jumped, he says that this is the main title. This is the first title. And everyone else is just scrabbling for the scraps, which is how the booking of this title run, should be. It should be A title gets the A tier kind of rub, B title gets the B tier rub. But no, because fucking Roman Reigns gets shoot off at the hip and do whatever he wants, because CM Punk is a fucking corporate guy who will go on any different fucking radio show and push any kind of narrative you need him to at any day in the fucking time, and any time of the day. Yeah, no, now we're just gonna sit here and just completely fucking bury the A title because we have superstars who are part-time. Drew makes an amazing point. He wrestled all throughout COVID. He was never part-time once. You know what I mean? It's just, oh man, it's awful how this fucking company treats Drew. Listen, the tag division is in shambles. Women's tag division, dog shit. Men's tag division, dog shit. You wanna know what this tag team match is for tonight? It's the secondary titles being defended. I gotta give the devil his due on that. I have to. But the caveat, It's doo-doo. Like, this shit's doo-doo. He gets the dog shit kicked out of him every other week. He pops up on main event with Apollo Crews for a fucking 50-minute classic, right? And then on the main shows, he just mopes around looking at NXT tape. Oh god, I don't know what's happening. And honestly, like I said with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss many moons ago, like I said about Rhea and Io about 5 fucking weeks ago, and like I've said about Judgment Day since the start of this fucking channel, all right? I do not care. I don't care. Sorry, I just don't care. Don't care. I wish I did, but I don't. You know what? Actually, I just realized something. I misspoke. It's Jordan Grace and Jade Cargill versus the Judgment Day. So you know what? My apologies. I recant my statement on that. Let's have a really in-depth conversation about Julia's title run. Julia is going after title gold, as she's already the second belt. She already has a secondary title. Why is she going after the tag team belts? It's so funny because I think Judgment Day would have just been like rehashed, recycled dog shit AI slop that I expect from this company and Road Dogg and Triple Nose, right? I expect that shit from them. But the idea that they're going to keep burying Julia like they buried Julia. Why the fuck can't we get a Julia and Kairi Sane match? Julia and Stephanie Vaquer. Maybe you take the belt off of Stephanie. Maybe you relinquish her to a mid-carder for like a second. The humanity. Stephanie's a secondary title holder. Like, listen, anything works more than not booking Julia properly, okay? Because when you don't have that booked properly, and you also don't have your IC title booked properly on the women's side, then the entire secondary division, it just collapses. It fucking collapses. And again, it's not Io and Rhea versus the Judgment Day for the 90th time. All right, so I can recant that statement. I can take that statement back as a grown adult. Why the fuck is Julia, the secondary title holder, not put in a simple, compelling feud with maybe even Kiana James? She seems like she could hold her own in the ring. Fuck it, best of 5, best of 6. Give Kiana a good character. Give her a good 2 promos and a good, nice 9 to 10 spots over the course of 3 matches. That's impossible to fucking do back then. Like, it's insane how much money this company makes, and they can't just do something as simple as like, yeah, Kiana James is tired of getting bossed around by Julia, and Julia, you know, in kayfabe, she's an awful fucking client. So yeah, you know, they got beef, they got like anything. That's such a simple concept, right? Whatever. Julia is going up against Rhea and Io. I don't give a fuck about. I don't care. Liv Morgan came face to face with Jade Cargill. That should be a great match if it happens. She also has a good face to face with Jordan Grace. The minutes are fine. The minutes locking up here are fine. Like, we could talk about this on Blue in the Face. Women's wrestlers are never the problem. It's creative. It's always been creative. Even going all the way to fucking even going all the way back to Jacqueline, right? Like, these companies, they do not value competent women's wrestlers. They just don't, right? So when Liv Morgan is put in the Liv Dom blender, I'm never surprised. When we get like rehashed shit from Judgment Day, never surprised. But I will say that Jordan Grace and Liv Morgan, that's a competent face-to-face. I'll keep my ears open for that. And you know, for what it is, Io Sky and Julia minutes, I can try to capitulate with that somehow, but Julia is just being pissed away in this fucking company. I mean, Apollo Crews quite literally has been wasting away in catering and on the main event fucking roster. Apollo Crews on the main event fucking roster. Oh, what a disgusting sentence that is. All because of a fucking viral tweet rant, right, from one light-skinned kingpin, all right, formerly known as Prince Puma. Now he's on the show. So now we're gonna get what a great showing from Apollo Crews, something that he has definitely worked himself to with his fucking 10 years of with his 10 years of experience in this industry. It doesn't click. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. And like, honestly, we can move on to the main card. Like, we can move on to the 2 main events, right? Because how this company does Chelsea Green. It needs to be fucking evaluated. Honestly, it does. It needs to be fucking evaluated. So, both of these Elimination Chamber qualification matches that realistically you could just do like a random like draw out of a hat, which would make the contenders a lot more interesting. It would maybe bring a brand new face to some of these fucking pay-per-views, because for the because for the Elimination Chamber qualifier for the women's match, both triple threats, mind you, lazy as fuck, insanely fucking lazy, we get "It's Tiffy time, it's Tiffy time, it's Tiffy time" versus Lash Legend, the Beast, versus Chelsea Green, somebody who is severely underrated in that locker room and took it upon themselves to put themselves over since the company wouldn't do it for her. And what does she do? This SmackDown, after having maybe arguably one of the better performances in the last couple of 6 months, she eats a pin to somebody who literally just came back from fucking vacation. Somebody who also had a brain dead comment saying, "I'm gonna have a WrestleMania moment. I'm gonna have my WrestleMania moment at WrestleMania." Babe, you already beat Charlotte Flair. You beat a horsewoman at WrestleMania. Looking like you just got out of a fucking 3 stages of hell match. Like, what are we talking about? Like, it's mind-boggling to me what they'll do. Because they'll push Leah. Because they'll push Rhea. Because they'll push Rhea. They'll push Liv Morgan. They'll push Tiffany. They won't push Julia, though. They won't push Jade. Naomi damn near had to force the producers to start giving her actual shit to work with. And then I still wholeheartedly believe that Jimmy Uso sat here and connected with somebody back there in production and made Naomi go sit down for 9 months so we can go put over Liv Morgan. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Naomi's on this insane, phenomenal, legendary fucking run. Nobody's even wondering about Liv Morgan. Nobody can give less of a fuck about what Rhea Ripley's doing. Nobody cares. All of a sudden, now she's just out of the picture. Maybe for an entire 2 years. What do we get instead? We get Tiffy time. We get Tiffy time. The crowd reacted more for Lash and Chelsea the entire night. That Chelsea pop when she showed up on the Titantron, not even unnoticeable. It was there. It's the tiny shit you cannot ignore that this company does. Chelsea Green and LA Knight should be going on their way to world title contendership. There's no world where they aren't. Chelsea Green, and I remember telling all of you a while ago that Chelsea Green is a phenomenal worker. A phenomenal worker. She'll work fucking 4 nights out of the 7 if you let her. A phenomenal fucking worker. Is there no one else in that locker room but Chelsea Green? And now you've gotten her to the spot where she's just organically over with the fans because you publicly shat on her. And what do you give her? You have her eat a pin. The Tiffy time, who just came back off vacation and not for nothing, and not for nothing had a lot of ring rust. There's a lot of ring rust in there. Like, you'll see a botch every now and again from somebody who maybe, tries to do a bit too much, maybe somebody who thought a bit too ahead of themselves. There's just ring rust for Tiffy. Why the fuck is she winning anything? Maybe you keep putting her on some main event pay-per-views. Like maybe you keep putting her on some main events. Maybe you keep giving her some main event matches. Like you give people like Akira Tozawa and Shinsuke Nakamura and Apollo Crews. Fucking despicable fucking company. Awful fucking company. Holy shit. You know what else we could talk about really quickly? Randy Orton, Solo Sikoa, and who is it? Sami Zayn? Or who is it? I don't remember. Oh, Aleister Black. It was Zelina Vega on the fucking on the apron for some reason. Listen, it's fine match. It's fine match. It's a hell of a lot better than that fucking Tiffany Lash and Chelsea match. Tell you that much. But we gotta start being honest. The idea that Randy Orton is still carrying this company after John Cena retired, it says a lot, doesn't it? It says a lot about this place, doesn't it? No Cedric Alexander. Hey, no Apollo Crews. You know what I mean? Like there is no young up and coming star running around. No Javon Evans. Like, you know what I mean? We get Randy Orton, and then after the Randy Orton match, we get a video package with Vince McMahon. And then Triple H comes out at the end of the show to tell us all to go the fuck home and thank you for his $4,000. So, I mean, it's really not a lot here. But I mean, as I stated, Tiffany is going to the Elimination Chamber along with Randy Orton. Decent matches from like both of these people. But, I mean, it's overpushed. There's an insane overpush. This was a tough SmackDown. This was like when you're grading like a quiz. And like you know that the kid has some form of potential. It's like some kind of like some like some small speck of potential, but they just pissed the fucking bed, and it's almost like they're intentionally doing it. How do you give Jade Cargill so little in this company, and she is your main title holder for the women's card? For that women's locker room, the fucking litmus test of greatness should be Jade Cargill. What are they giving her? Why is it Aleister Black and Solo Sikoa in a fucking qualifier match for the Elimination Chamber? Let's pause. Let's run everything back for a second. Both Tiffy and Randy Orton were in the Royal Rumble. Why the fuck are they qualifying for the fucking Elimination Chamber? That's not like remedial to anyone else. Oy vey. Oh, I'm gonna catch a fucking migraine. Okay, this was SmackDown February 2nd. This was SmackDown February 7th, 2025. This was SmackDown February 7th, 2026. It was awful. It was awful. They're quite literally digging in their assholes back there. That's what I imagine their production meetings are. It's just a bunch of niggas just digging in their butt, bro. It's just, dude, it's bad. It's awful. None of these stories are connecting. The only semblance of a story that we have here is Drew with Cody. And I want to like take a trip down memory lane. 2 weeks ago, Drew McIntyre said Cody Rhodes would be barking up the wrong tree because he already put in his contract Cody can't get a rematch. So it's like, is somebody back there forgetting what they're writing? Like, oh my God, it's so fucking bad. But I don't have to deal with it anymore. Neither do you. All right. So lucky yes. All right. It's been me. All right. That was February 7th, 2026 SmackDown. Doo-doo ass product. But you know, it is what it is. All right. We will be getting around to AEW's Collision. All right. Later on the week. I do have a lot of other things coming. So as I always say, you all stay tuned, stay safe, stay beautiful. All right. Peace.